everyone, welcome back to our second week of paying tribute to the great Jimmy Cobb. Another ubiquitous phrase, I mean, he used this one all the time. Same concept as the first phrase, and that is that it works really well as a medium tempo phrase that sounds like double time. So let's go over the lick, and then we'll talk about some places that you might hear it and some other variations. So here's the lick. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember to play those first 4/8 notes perfectly straight. And then when you come off of that, he's playing a flam. Sounds great. It's really crisp. Sounds great at a medium tempo. So when I think of this Jimmy Cobb phrase, I think of a particular record. I think of Miles Davis's Live at the Blackhawk, and I believe it's on No Blues, one of the versions of No Blues. Toward the end, he and Miles trade. Miles has a signature thing that he'll play over a blues that is like the cue that it's time for the drum solo. So he's got a couple of variations of it, but toward the end of the tune, Miles plays this little lick, and when he plays the lick, everyone in the band knows that means Jimmy's going to solo. And so Jimmy and Miles will trade back and forth. They do, Miles plays 4 bars, and then Jimmy Cobb will play 8, do a 4 and 8 thing to make a 12-bar blues. And then they'll trade 4s, and they eventually trade 2s. It's kind of a lot of fun. And somewhere in the middle there, he sneaks in that little phrase. It's a hip little double time phrase. In this particular version, after he plays that flam, he crashes the cymbal on 4. He's got other versions where he doesn't do this. But it's a pretty popular phrase. And again, it sounds super hip, and it's super crisp and clean. It's not really that difficult to play. It just has a lot of great value, if you will. So what makes this lick hip? First of all, I actually think the stick shots at the beginning make a big difference. Just really crisp, and then that is immediately followed by 2 bass drums. And they're even, right? So it's really, although they're even 8 notes, 1 and 2 and, if you 1, 2, 3, 4. If you think of it as 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's really, he's playing them as if it's double time and it's 4 quarter notes. So of course they're all straight, right? So the first part, don't be afraid to dig in. It sounds better if it's got a little bit more bite to it and less like, or, right? So don't let that thing swing. After that, in this particular version, he's going to play a flam on his floor tom, right? Right to left flam, and then a crash after that. He's got plenty of other versions. Sometimes he'll just stay on stick on stick, right? And then also from there, you can kind of go on. You notice that last time I didn't crash on 4. Go right into playing something else. Can you do it if it's not stick on stick? Yes. But I found in my own experimenting with it, the farther away you get from stick shot and bass drum, back, back, boom, boom, they're both really punchy, really crisp, really clear. As soon as you start getting those toms involved, it becomes harder for it to have the same impact. So just something to be aware of as you guys are practicing. I'll write in some of those other variations of the PDF. Hope you enjoyed this one. We've got a couple more coming up for the great late Jimmy Cobb. See you on the next one. Good luck.